Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome back to some Diablo 2. Man, I always get so stoked every time I see this exact image, okay? So, what are we gonna do, dude? That's the main question. So, obviously, I haven't played in about a year, so what I usually do every year is I play through a Diablo 2 character, and I think this was I've actually got a good game planned out. So, oh man. I've threatened to do this in the past, which was create a new Diablo 2 character, and I actually have been craving to play Diablo 2, probably because I'm insane and I have nothing better to do with my free time, and it's a great way to get rid of winter depression, right? Right. Therapy and shit? Fuck that. Not really. Actually, take care of your health. Anyways, we're playing as a Sorceress, and this is going to be a twinked Sorceress. Now, I have not touched Diablo 2 in... oh, I don't know.
Evil beware.
Yeah, man, evil beware. I haven't played Diablo 2 in a year, so this is all so awkward and strange, but the memory of playing this game is so easy, I don't even have to think about it. I'm like, alright, I know what I'm doing. So, what are we going to be playing as? We're playing as a Sorceress, this character. I don't have a whole lot in mind yet. We'll see what we get. I mean, I do plan on playing twinked, so if you're like, oh shit, you fucking scrub lord. Well, you know, we did have Butterfinger last season. He was my zealot that I made, and he was absolutely a fucking monster for a single-player character. And of course, I figured, you know, what better, kind of character to make than a legitimately useful character. Like, everybody needs a farming character, and if you're gonna make a farming character, dude, you're gonna do Sorceress, okay? That's the main thing, right?
I need a key.
I need a key too, I know. There's Flavy Flav, she's gonna take us to Cold Plains. Oh man. So the last time I played D2, D2R had just came out, and well, guess what? No one remembers D2R anymore because that's how remakes work. Because they just crop up and then they go, oh, exciting, and then they just die. Because that's how remakes work, and that's how attention spans work on the modern dum-dum. Listen to me being salty in less than 2 minutes. Or sorry, 3 minutes. I can actually see what I'm at right now. Anyways. So, yeah. Last time I played this was D2R. It came out. Blizzard had just gotten their foot stuck in the big fucking bear trap of bullshit that they always inevitably get themselves, stuck into. It was fun. I can't stress it enough. I'm also playing this because, I'm not burned out on The Sims. It's just I don't have much creative ideas right this very minute, for another Sims playthrough. You guys will be seeing this way later, of course, but, yeah, as it stands right now, I just kind of wanted to play some Diablo 2. Maybe I'll do another Army Man game soon. I've been trying to get into recording Sarge's Heroes 2. I actually did a kind of short session before this, but I just kind of just didn't feel it, I didn't really have enough to put a lot of insane energy into something. So I figured I'd do a low-effort kind of... well, I mean low-effort for me, you know what I mean? I love Diablo 2, and I don't love Sarge's Heroes 2. So can you see where this sort of like commentary would get really stale? I'd get really bored. I'm not really having the greatest day, to be honest, but it's the magic of D2 is I don't need to really think about much when I'm playing it. I might do SimCity 3000 here soon, but the biggest bitch in that game is getting it to run on modern operating systems. I actually have a custom path, patch installed, but it's not really working as well as I thought it should. And I'm having a hell of a time getting it to run in windowed mode again. I had to reinstall it, probably. It's a real pain in the ass. I might just go with the GOG version and actually do it that way, but... as it stands, I haven't ran out of games. It's winter, it's... well, it's fall. Technically, it's still November. It's actually Thanksgiving as recording this for me. And, that sort of chips on your sanity a bit. and I'm really one of those people that hates holidays because it's like, ah, fucking, I don't have a family anymore, cool. So, I had a short day at work. I only had to work till 2 today. Normally I work till 5, so it's like, oh, this feels dirty, ugh. And I just, you know, I always have that, like, urge in the back of my mind. It's just winter, man. It brings out the play Diablo 2 mode in me every single time. So, yeah, we're gonna be playing as a sorceress this run. Yeah, stamina potions. Give me all of those. We'll be playing as a sorceress. Twinked, of course. Now, I'm not entirely sure what items I'm gonna give this character, or hell, even what kind of build we're gonna go for. I might do... I'm always tempted to do Blizzballer, because Blizzballer is really good. Because lightning immune is pretty common, but then you get double immune problems. See, it's literally less than 10 minutes in the game, I'm already like, alright, fucking, what kind of shit's gonna be a problem later on? Because that is how you play Diablo 2, when you've played it long enough. Right now, just kind of trying to get as much XP as I can, because... you know the drill. If you never played Diablo 2, go back and watch my Diablo 1 Zealot playthrough. I did that all the way through onto Hell difficulty, solo. It was a fucking... it was a journey, man, but it wasn't the worst. Let's go ahead and pop that. Why not? I don't see why we shouldn't. So, one thing's for certain, I kind of like Sorceress. It's not my favorite class. My favorite class is Necro, but... I've played so many Necros. I can get sick of playing Necro pretty quickly. And plus, I've never actually played a Sorceress on camera, so I'm pretty excited here. I'm not sure what we're going to start off as yet. I'm probably going to go with... well, early game Fire is pretty, you know, solid option, but at the same time... it's a likely possibility that we're going to need... Cold. I mean, we'll see. This is like your parents telling you, Mom, can we stop and get ice cream? And they say, we'll see. That's that right now. I'm not really sure what we're going to go with yet. But for sure, start off with Fire. There's some 1-point skills. I've probably made like a dozen sorceresses in my time. None of them extremely good. I had one about 3 years ago. Her name was, Butterfinger, or not Butterfinger, it was Beefstick, and she was a sorceress I made when I was with my ex, and she was fucking bomb. She was one of the best sorceresses I've ever made, and I obviously don't have that character anymore. But it doesn't matter, because that character was probably ass, and it was a... I want to say it was a Blizz... I have always used Blizzard. I mean, Frozen Orb or Blizzard are two of the best spells in the game. There's no fucking denying that. And I haven't even put points into anything just yet because I'm not sure. What we really need is... well, our staff, I'm pretty sure, is giving us that hard point into Fireball here. We can beat the shit out of these, like, Dark Hunters. That's cool, but not exactly... beneficial. So I think we'll go back to town in a minute. I don't need that. Give me this. Low quality? No, fuck that. This is not the Dollar Tree Kush, okay? We need the real deal. There we go. Cracked boots versus bullshit boots, whatever. I'm not gonna use that. Does this give me +1? Yeah, that's what I thought. We have a ring already? Wow. Yeah, give me that mana! Sexy. Good. I don't need throwing knives. Actually, no. We'll take the throwing knives and sell them and see if we can get some mana pots. So, oh god, I have no hotkeys yet. Ugh! Everything's so grody. I don't even have Deckard Cain, and we gotta do it. We have to do it.
Greetings, young sorceress. There is a place of... hello.
Damn it, she doesn't... that's right, if you're a sorceress, she doesn't say it. She always says, I am a Kara, and I always stop and make her say, I am a car, and then I go vroom vroom because I'm an adult. Yeah, I've got problems. Let's go ahead and... not really much use of this. I can't make much out of socketing right now. What we really need, though, is Mana Potion. I think I'll buy a tome now, and... well, I could do with that, but I'm more interested in getting mana because I want to get as many fucking XP things as I can. And we'll stack some stamina if we can. Not very much gold right now. That's fine. Okay, let's see what we can level with. Oh, it's all different and weird. So first things first, if you never played a Sorceress, let me take some coffee and I'll explain. That's good stuff. So, strength as a Sorceress is really only used for gear. Late game, I might respec a few times with this character. I'll try to use my legit ones. Also, you notice I called her Twix. I had Butterfinger, now we have Twix. She's the left Twix, because left Twix is the best Twix. Dex, kind of useless for Sorceress, really. Vitality is the most fucking important thing, period. Okay, you want to talk about flimsy characters in Diablo? This, right here, okay? This is the most important fucking stat in the entire game, alright? Vitality, okay? See this? This is all you need. Vitality, and then maybe strength, okay? Strength to armor, vitality, everything else. You get the least amount of points per level. So, fucking vitality. Get it in you. Notice we start with the lowest stat in the entire, like, character, too. Which I will... Oh, God. So, mana, we get the most, I think, in the game per point, which is not really that essential. I wouldn't say ignore it, but you can. It's not going to really absolutely fuck the character up as hard as you think it will, but... Vitality. Can't stress it enough. So, alright, if you've never played a Sorceress before, it's a little bit weird. Now, so Frozen Armor, the Sorceress has so many fucking skills that are just like 1-point wonders, alright? So, number 1, Charge Bolt, this is pretty bad. But what about this? Static Field. Now, hear me out. Weakens enemies by 25%, right? Over and over and over and over. This is not like fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Once per turn. No, this is the entire time. You can cast this over and over. So this is a magic 1-point wonder. Now you're probably thinking, does this work all throughout the game? Yes, this works all throughout the game. And of course, difficulties adjust to that as well. Teleport. Holy shit, do I even have to tell you why that's a good skill to have? Seriously, teleport. Energy Shield, this is essential. Now, this is another 1-point wonder because Energy Shield creates a magical shield that consumes mana instead of health when you take damage. Okay, now, think about it this way. You have the smallest health pool in the entire game, but you have the largest mana pool. What do you think is very efficient to put a point into just to get this? So Energy Shield, Teleport... Telekinesis is useless. I'm just going to say it. You can knock enemies back, but I've never cared. Teleport. Fucking think about it this way. Enigma is a late game, like very late game rune word just to get this skill. As a Sorceress, you get this at level 18. Think about how fucking powerful this actually is, okay? These things like Chain Lightning, that's pretty cool. I mean, you can make a Chain Lightning source. It's not bad. And all that, but... Fuck Lightning. I've never made a good Lightning character. Lightning is so weird. You're never, ever, ever gonna make a single elemental build in Hell difficulty. It's just unfeasible. You are always going to have a hybrid build. But there's lots of skills you're gonna just have passive points in. Frozen Armor. This is a lot like Bone Armor for Necro. This is just straight up just, like, a buff. Like, this is just, you know, defense rating, essentially. You can get this, I believe. This is, like, kind of like Thorns, if I'm not mistaken. But, seriously, man, Frozen Armor is a fantastic, fantastic skill. Just for a 1 point. Now, Frozen Orb. Oh, baby, this is my favorite fucking Sorceress skill, by the way. More favorite than Static, because Frozen Orb just shoots out this fucking ball of bullshit, and it just absolutely shreds everything it touches and slows things down. It is bitchin'. Blizzard, everyone likes Blizzard. They either like Blizzard or Frozen Orb. Listen, I'm going to say it right now. Frozen Orb is my favorite, but trust me, they're all really good. Cold Sorceresses are really nice because they can slow down enemies. That's something that is very, very useful about Sorceress in general. And of course, Fire, Warmth, another 1-point wonder. This is just fantastic. This is just going to be... So essentially, you don't have to worry about putting points in energy if you have points, at least just 1 point in warmth. Because remember, plus skill equipment, you are going to be getting like 8 to plus 10 skills, right? So that's just 10 points, soft points into warmth, right? That is amazing to have. So, I have never seen enchant be useful. Hydra, it's pretty bad. I'm just gonna say it. Meteor is my other favorite skill. Firewall, it's pretty cool. Blaze, I don't know why this is in the game. It just looks cool. Inferno, this is actually, I think, what Diablo uses. Now, you can choose, like, any of these masteries to go into, because at the bottom, you always have Fire Mastery, right? This is just a good plus skill to have in whatever tree you're going to be putting into. So we're going to probably start with Meteor and Fireball. Fireball is fantastic damage. It does not consume all that much mana. And it's just a pretty solid ability. I mean, you can get really fucking jacked with this, just this spell alone. And of course, Meteor, it does have, I think, a 1.5 seconds to cast it, like, altogether through the animation. But it does a fuckload of damage. It also does physical damage, I think, as well. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, Meteor, solid fucking skill. So you're going to have a lot of shit to deal with as a Sorceress. I can also show you we are using Plugy as usual. So Sorceresses are very frail. I think that should be pretty well understood. Clearly when I'm like, Vitality is the most important stat next to your Strength, I mean it. So... This is a pretty damn important thing. Now, this right here, casting frames, okay? You see how it says breakpoints. Oh, excuse me. So, what does this mean? I'm going to do my best to explain it because I'm not perfect, and I'm not Mr. Llama, okay? But casting frames, essentially... is increased cast speed, okay? That is how fast you can generate a spell, right? Like how many frames it basically takes. So when we hit these breakpoints, I'd say about 105 is where you want to be, personally. You don't need to go to 200, or I'd say 105 to 140, 50. 140 or 50 is a pretty good stopping point, and you might consider putting things in something else at that point. But you start to see what I mean. So essentially, you're just going to go bang, 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 like your spell's out, and it just fucking kills everything it touches. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's super cool. It is one of the most important skills a Sorceress needs to put soft points into, because you can't hard point it. You need to put it on your gear. So other things you want to keep in mind is Sorceress doesn't have any physical attack. All of your physical attack is going to be coming from your minion. You're not going to be just whacking shit with your staff. That's just not going to happen. So, also, how do you deal with immunities? Now, if I remember correctly, let me see... Oh, where is it? There's one thing in here that actually does, I'm pretty sure. I think it's a cold spell, am I right? No, it's not that. It's something in here does that. Well, it doesn't really matter. But, basically, all you need to know, you need to get an immunity breaking skill. So, I haven't played in about a year, so I have to remember all the rune words I'm going to be picking up. But yeah, trust me, minion is going to be the main way you're going to be doing it. Also, your gear is basically more important than your levels. So, first thing I'm going to put points into is warmth, and I'm going to put one into frozen armor. So let's go ahead and... what do I have for... Alright, let's go ahead and put Tome on H. I always do this. Frozen Armor Z. And we'll put Firebolt on X. So, yeah, that seems pretty good. This is just a buff for our damage. Sorry, for our health, at least for now. But yeah, so I think I've explained the basics of how to actually start building a sorceress. Also, when they hit you, when you're using that, it also generates a freezing radius. So freezing armor is a solid option to keep your defense rating. If you've ever played a Necro, which, I don't know, there's people that have never touched it, which scares the shit out of me, man. It's my favorite class. There's a thing called bone armor when you're playing as Necro, and it's absolutely fucking amazing. It is another example of a one-point wonder skill. You could just fucking annihilate shit with that. It's so good. So, bone armor is a similar thing. It absorbs, I think, all types of damage rather than just physical, so that's what you really want to make use out of. Now, I don't know what point I'm going to start twinking the character. Probably past Tristram. I know there's a shaman there, I just don't care. So, I love how... This is how you know I don't give a shit. This is going to be a very quick playthrough. I'm not going to show everything off camera, but essentially I'm going to be playing as fucking insanely quickly as I can. Once I hit level requirements for twink gear, it's going on the character. So this is basically what most players do on ladder reset. They make a sorceress right away, and they use that sorceress to get items really quickly. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. All the items we got last season that were sorceress only, I'm using all those uniques that I picked up. This is the magic of using Plugy. I used to be so against using Plugy, but as I got older and stopped being such a fucking boomer about it, I started to really embrace Plugy. So, I don't need that club. I don't need that bullshit. But yeah, trust me, Sorceress can do some fucking crazy stuff. I mean, there's players that just make sorceresses just to get to hell difficulty, to get to pits, and they just farm pits. That's it. And that's because it's that viable. Let's go ahead and get some strength. I don't want to be too below there. So let's go ahead and start working our way towards static field. So we need to get to level 6. So we need to get... Let's hold off, because I think you can just pop points into that straight away from here, but I could be wrong. Let's go ahead and just save that point into... We'll go with Firebolt. I don't see why not. I'm not really going to be putting points into, like, warmth and all that. Oh, I need to remember to recast Frozen Armor. Once we get, like, Teleport, though, oh, shit, dude. That's when the game just gets nutso. If you've never played with a teleport character before, it's... Trust me, it's something else. And that's also another reason lots of players choose Sorceress, is because the Sorceress has the best... I don't even think there's a competition, okay? I think Sorceress is the best character for speed. Not just in terms of speed running the game, but actually in terms of, like, you know, clearing an area. You may be like, this doesn't look very impressive. Oh, trust me, dude. You throw down meteors at like 1,000,000 miles an hour and like the fucking ball just hits everything. Everything just drops dead. At least everything that isn't like immune. But, oh, trust me, dude. It is a fucking sight to behold. Like, I've played Diablo 2 for years, and it still is awesome to watch someone, like, clear an entire dungeon out in, like, 2 seconds. It's fucking sick. But that's the other thing, too, is sorceresses don't require their body, like, their gear very often. Like, if you get killed, you can at least do something. When I was playing that Zealot, if I died, I was fucked. I either had to reset the map, I could not do something after I'd been killed, right? If you get killed as a sorceress, you're probably fine. Like, you're just like, oh, cool, and then you just teleport and get your shit back. I'm exaggerating for, you know, effect, but for the most part, you're fairly like, not super squishy. I finally got some fucking armor. Wow, that took ages. Oh, man. But trust me, dude. This is gonna be twinked. I've said that like 5 times by now, but I want people to know it because they're like, oh, you're fucking using superior boots. Fucking count me in. I don't want people to be like, oh, you're fucking using cheats. No, this is just what I do. Because if I was playing a sorceress first, I'd be giving the next character all those items anyways. The reason I'm doing that too is because I just felt like getting back into Diablo 2. I wanted to play something I was more familiar and I could do for a long time. Doesn't require a whole lot of research and input into playing it. There's Bishop on. I think he's fire immune, so I can't do much about him. I'll just have to ignore him, which is kind of a shame. So you can see what I mean. We already start to face an issue as a sorceress, is you should be able to be maneuverable. If you don't know how to maneuver around enemies at this point in the game, it's gonna suck ass. Early game, you could just use like a swap weapon, like a stick, basically, anything, like a beat stick like that. But it's not a great idea. You really do need to learn how to actually kite enemies and how to like deal with shit. Sorceress is that class, I think, next to maybe Boazon, where you're gonna learn how to do that really quick. But yeah, trust me, static field. That is an absolute fucking train wreck on enemies. It's absolutely ballistic how good that is. So, did I put that there? Okay, I was like, wait a minute, what the hell? I couldn't remember how I got here in the first place. That's really sad. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, we could probably... What's our level right now? 4. We'll wait till 6, because I can't remember if we can just put points straight into static discharge that early, but if not, it's fine. There's probably enough gear on my other character, and runes. I have enough runes and, like, shitty items. I can make a quick rune word or two. Because I still have to get the levels, obviously, but trust me, I just want to get right into killing shit. I've been playing a lot of RuneScape lately, and just playing RuneScape always makes me want to, like, boss in, like, Diablo 2. Because RuneScape actually has engaging boss fights to an extent. But nothing will ever quite compare to this. This is probably going to be the next area, pretty sure. I'll probably stop after Blood Raven. Stoner Field. I don't need to be there. I'm going to go back and get some goodies. Let's see. Rune Dart. Bitchin'. I can't make any use out of that. Well, actually, you know what?
Good day.
Good day. Yeah, you too. Let's see what I can get rid of, because I know for a fact I should be able to get rid of quite a few things. I want to save those for up-tiering. So this is the advantage of when you're playing a new character. You can actually get chips really easy, and it's nice to save. So this is her stash page. Oh, how humble it starts. It really is. Let's see if we can use anything from here. While I'm thinking about it, we need to be level 12, 30, fuck. Yeah, these are all much higher than what I can actually use. I don't think I have a single thing this character can use. Oh well, I'll do it on my own time. So, probably once I reach Tristram, I'll have some twink gear, because I'll probably be level 12 by that point, so I should be able to use some at least semi-competent gear. Probably not much, but at least it's something, right? I've got 2k. How many portals? We'll always need more portals. That's the... Fucking portals are the way of life in this game, okay? Portals and mana. Actually, I need stamina too this early because I don't have any, like, way of recovering it just yet. Gold right now, not very scary. I'm not worried about that. What I really need is... well, just some shitty, like, gear to start with, because I could actually, in theory, I could start running Tristram, like, right now. It would be really, be a real fucking disaster, but I could do it. Let's see, superior leather armor. I think that's a higher 20, yeah, that's slightly better. That's fine. I'll take it for now. None of this stuff is permanent. Alright, burial grounds.
There's dark magic at work here.
Oh, I bet there was. Oh, jeez, I did not mean to use all that quickly. At this point in the game, it's very easy to fucking, like, cheese myself and run out of mana. Should be able to kill Bloodraven pretty easy, I hope. Where is she? Oh, I'm sure it will. God damn it! Oh, fuck. I am forgetting that I'm playing as the most flimsy character in the game right now, and that's really something I gotta remember. Okay, come on. Oh, Jesus. It's a little bit harder to do this with ranged characters. You'd be amazed, because it's like, oh, it's easier because you can shoot them from a distance. Yeah, but she'll move out of the way of the projectiles, and I die in like one hit. So that kind of makes things a bit more difficult, if you couldn't tell there, Tim. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I have to get back into my Diablo 2 mode. Oh, and I gotta kite her all day. Oh, God, and I have such scrubby stats right now. Oh, man. Fucking... She could easily kill me. This is no exaggeration. You may be like, dude, come on, it can't be that hard. No, trust me. Bloodraven is dangerous right now. I could theoretically... Oh, God. You see, if she wasn't a ranged enemy, this would be fine. I might be able to tank her, but I don't want to get too caught up on this bullshit. Okay, perfect. I mean, not perfect at all, but still. Oh, get out of that. That's not where you live, Bloodraven. Come on. Get real. Okay, step in the game. I'm gonna get fucking ganked. I don't want to do that. Damn it, there's one potion. I'm not dying to Bloodraven. That would be embarrassing as hell. And it's only 30 minutes in. We ain't dealing with that shit. Akara, help me out. I need your assistance. Give me your stuff. I like to imagine there's just this woman dripping with fucking blood and poison going, I need healing! And she's like, but you don't have enough gold. That's exactly what I'm picturing. And then she just collapses on the ground and dies. Alright, Grand Charm. This early? Wow. Okay. It's probably not going to be very good, but I can at least appreciate the fact that it's there. Let's see. I should probably get that follower while I have a chance. Yo! Aliza, my girl, what's going on? Okay. Now we got that taken care of. Oh, I need to get some fucking scrolls. God damn it, I need everything. Ugh. What? No! Well, I don't need that, actually, so we'll go ahead and use it. Lightning damage! Yuck! I don't need that at all. That was grody. No, that's also grody. Faster hit recovery? That's fine. Is that... Okay, that's just defense. I don't... Oh, I can't even use it! Shit, I need 20 strength. God damn it. That's fine. Actually, it's not fine, but, you know. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the underground passage. No, we're gonna go and do those dungeons while I'm thinking about it. I think there was some more stuff in here that I didn't pick up, but we'll see. Yeah, I think I got it all. It's time to go to the mausoleum and get smart. Alright. So what would I want to do endgame? Just kill Bale. That's pretty much my goal for every Diablo 2 character is just to kill Bale. I don't have any... Ooh, that's cold enchanted. He could fucking absolutely obliterate me. Ooh. That's a lot of damage. Here, I don't really care about you. You're a shitty follower. But cool. That's... My goal, of course, is to kill Bale. I don't really ever have ultra long... Oh, that's ethereal. That's gonna be bullshit. Oh, I should get strength while I'm thinking about it. We can put this on. Yeah! That's much better. And let's go ahead and get... We're at level 5. We'll go with one more point into Firebolt for now. That's fine. We need to get some damage up anyways. And gold, obviously we need gold. But yeah, I'm gonna just see if I can get to at least Hell Bale. And then, if anything, I could at least make this character a pit zone. Oh, wow, pit zone. Jesus Christ. Probably just to be able to run pits. That's at least one goal. Is that socketed? Because if it's socketed, that's not great, but it's at least a one socket. I can save it. It's not really worth not saving at this point. We're so scrubby, we'll take anything. But yeah. I never really have like an insane collect all the gems and jams. I'm not really... Well, let's see what that stash is all about. Sorry, sash. 4 mana! Fuck yeah. I don't care if it's ethereal. I'm not really that worried about it anyways. Yeah, maybe get to kill Bale and at least do pits. I'd love to be able to just do pits. I mean, if I could get this... Pits or sewers, at least. Pits and sewers are two of the best, like, most common targets when you're playing as a sorceress, honestly. Because at least at that point, you're going to be getting the best possible loot. And of course, you know, it's good XP as well. You know, you don't even need to be a very high level, like, sorceress. You can pretty much scrub your way through the game if you're careful. The main thing about Sorceress, though, is she's so fucking frail. You really, really need to make sure you're focusing on cast speed. You need to be making sure you're paying attention to your, you know, immunities, make sure your own resistances are going up. I mean, you still have to progress, just like any other character, but you are at such a bigger risk because you're so... You will get chewed up and spit out. But the plus side is, because you're so squishy, you can still do a shitload of damage that other characters couldn't do at this point in the game. So, like, you could totally do nightmare areas right at the beginning of the game. If your damage is high enough and you have enough, like, cast speed and you have a decent mana pool with a half-decent unique, oh, dude, you can totally do that. It's not impossible at all. Because at that point, you're just basically just relying on your own movement. You're not really worrying about your skills. Because a lot of Sorceress's power just comes straight from the heart, right? No, it comes from your, like, soft skills, mainly. I mean, yeah, hard skills are important, but when you get, like, plus skill gear, it's pretty much, like, the synergies are so much, and you just... Oh, you get so beefy so fucking fast. And that's what makes Sorceress so much fun to play. I do prefer Amazon over Sorceress, but it's debatable. I still think that, like, Sorceress is still the fastest and easiest and cheapest to make an item farming character. Yeah, you're gonna be stacking a lot of magic find, because you don't need to worry about, like, defense. Like, that's the magic of being a Sorceress, right? Defense is for scrubs, but if you want to try it, I've done it before. Javazon is a lot of fun. I've always had a blast playing as Javazons. They always end up really strong. They're physically probably on par with the amount of speed a Sorceress can dish out, but the problem is mobility. They just don't have teleport unless you have Enigma, but intrinsically, Sorceresses can get that skill, so it becomes extremely, extremely useful. What are you, friend? Extra strong magic resistant. Well, that's just fucking great. That's not what I wanted. Oh, a wand! Nice. Count me in. We're not even done with the dungeon yet. That's awesome, man. Okay. Let's see what we get. And a cap. Hot.
I am overburdened.
Hot damn. Oh, fuck this garbage. We don't need that. And I'll take the gold. I actually need it right now. So we'll see what our things are, and then we'll just call it a session here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So, what we get? What did we get?
Yes?
Yes? I hate not having Deckard. It sucks. So, faster cast rate versus +1 to Firebolt. Yes. Instantly, I will take that. Because it's faster cast rate. More mana? Sure, fucking why not? Defense, sure, I guess. I'm not really worried about it, but okay. 3 to energy and cold resist. Fuck that. That's a piece of garbage. This is much better. And what's the jewel? ED's not really useful. So that only works on... You know, if I had a socket, I'd put that in there. But no. Yeah, ED only works on, like, physical striking. If you have it in, like, a wand or something, it won't do it. It'll only affect on actual physical strike. So, you're not really looking for that as much. How many? 14? So yeah, that's pretty much the start. I'm actually going to go and pause and then see if I can grab some other stuff on my other character to pull into here. So I'll see you guys in the next one.